Hey, how's everyone tonight? Hopefully doing good. What's everyone up to? No one on yet. Let's see. Wait a couple minutes. Couple seconds. I just wanted to come on basically tonight and just talk about the Winnipeg. Yes, the convoy is still happening. We are headed to Winnipeg. I am going, and I know some people might think it's crazy, but whatever. It's something to do, and I think some good's gonna come out of it. So, not to mention, it's just gonna be an amazing experience for me. I wanna see as much of Canada as I can, and the convoy is gonna be amazing. I can't wait. I'm so excited to go. I know Sault Ste. Marie got shut down, so we're not allowed to stay at wherever we were gonna stay there. But I know there's other plans anyway. We're gonna find a place to stay. I know a friend who knows people out in Sault Ste. Marie, so I know at the very least, I can get a driveway to park in. In Sault Ste. Marie, and then I know I got a hotel in Thunder Bay that I've already booked, so that should be good. I want to get there. Hopefully, we get there on schedule because I think we're going to get there around 6 p.m. if we stay on schedule, which is a big if, obviously. But if we get there on schedule anyway, I want to stop at the Terry Fox Memorial on the way in, so I'll definitely be doing a live then. I'm gonna bring my GoPros, so there's not gonna be. I don't know how much live I'm gonna be able to do when we go, but the countdown has begun. It's a week off. I can't wait to do this. It's gonna be wicked. My buddy TJ is coming out with me. That's gonna be awesome. I know his cousin Ruth is wicked too. She's gonna be coming, and Rick, I think, is coming too. The more the merrier. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to do this. I hope there's just as many cars as last year. I know there might not be, but hopefully it's damn close. It's going to be awesome anyway. I just wanted to come on, basically. We got a week left, and people are still asking if I'm going. I'm definitely going. As long as nothing crazy comes up, knock on wood. But as long as nothing crazy comes up, I will be going. And I'm excited. I can't wait. I don't know why anybody would try to block us from coming, because all we want to do is, meet, and it's a unity convoy. I don't know how much more peaceful you could get in that name, but I know Freedom Convoy ended up being something you can't talk about, but and that ended up being blown way out of proportion, so I don't know what they're going to say about a unity convoy. how they can spin that name into something crazy. I don't know, some terrorist organization using the word unity, world unity. That seems a little nuts to me, but who knows what they're going to say. I know they've already been talking about how it's canceled the whole time. I keep hearing, I seen on the news it was canceled. I seen on the news it was canceled. Stop watching the damn news. I don't know what to tell you. I've only been telling you for 2 years to stop watching the news. And I get it. A lot of people are used to it. You get up in the morning, you throw the news on, and, I definitely used to do the same thing too. And then you start realizing that these people are just sitting there telling you the same lies over and over again and acting as if it's truth. So I just stopped watching it, obviously, a long time ago. But I understand how easy it is to just throw on, right? You don't want to get into something and then be late for work or whatever, right? You want to get up and go, and you just want something in the background to play. So you throw on the news, and then they're telling you over and over again how much we are bad people and how bad we are and what the crazy stuff we're doing every weekend, right? And it doesn't help that there is some crazy people out there doing some crazy shit, but hey, I'll still almost back them unless they're doing some crazy shit. But yeah, it's they're gonna twist everything we do into something we're not. So I can't wait to hear what they try to say about a unity convoy. How they're gonna try to spin that one. That's gonna be funny. But anyway, yeah, I know I'm going to meet them in North Bay because they're coming across way north of me. I know there's something going on in Ottawa. They're gonna meet up there. There's probably a little stop there for an hour or something. I'm not sure exactly. I didn't pay too much attention except for other than when they're gonna get to North Bay because that's straight north of me. So I'll be headed. I want to go straight north. I don't want to go east and then meet them out there or go a bunch west that I don't need to. I figure North Bay is a good stop that I can run. We can go straight up to there, meet them there, and then head from there out. So yes, I am going to Winnipeg. I'm very excited. We're a week out. I'm leaving on the 14th. Yeah, I can't wait. We're going to be abiding by all rules and regulations of the road, so I don't know what else they could be thinking about charging us with or anything like that. I don't plan on breaking any rules, and if we have to park in a parking lot, I don't know. But either way, I have a driveway if we get kicked out of a parking lot or whatever it is in Sault Ste. Marie. I know they're trying to stop us from getting in there, but I don't know. We're coming and we're not trying to do anything crazy, so let us just stay in peace and there won't be anything anything to talk about. We'll come in, leave, and that'll be it. I don't understand what the big deal is, and if there is a big deal, just know that it was manufactured by, the powers that be. They don't want us to get there. So whoever doesn't want us to get there will be stopping it or whatever. But hopefully we just stay without with no hitch and it's no worries. And we get up and leave in the morning and everything's peaceful. That's the goal. Just to stay over. We've made the plans very, very public, so should be able to know that we're just going to stay there and leave in the morning. And then we got plans to be in Thunder Bay that day, so there's no insurrection going on or any craziness. I know a lot of people been getting shut down. I got like 3 messages from 3 different people, including Blake here. He won't be listening, I guess. But a lot of people got restricted off Facebook today, and they're saying that it's because of C11. Now, I'm not a expert on politics or legislation or anything like that, so I'm not going to act like I know the 100% facts here. I keep hearing that it is passed and that it isn't. And I know it did pass the Senate, but I heard it passed with 11 amendments, and that means that it has to go back to the House and be voted on again with all the amendments added to it. So I'm not sure exactly if that means that it's passed in the meantime or if it hasn't done anything or if it's gone back to stage 1. But I keep hearing that it's not actually passed. It's supposedly it passed the Senate, and I know that's what everybody's freaking out about. And if it did and it is passed, then we have every right to be freaking out about it, because that one's crazy. And if you don't know what Bill C-11 is, you should look into that, because that's the censorship one, and that'll put things like this feed and everybody, a lot bigger people than me. I'm tiny, but it'll put this feed and everybody else's to the bottom of the list if you're speaking any kind of truth. So Bill C-11 should be looked into. If you don't know what it is already, I'm sure you do if you're listening to me. However, but I don't think it passed. It has to go back to the House of Commons or whatever and be voted on again with these 11 amendments that got added onto it. And I know the Liberals are backing out of Bill C-21 on the amendments on that one at least. So I know that they're still going forward with the original bill on the handguns, or the handgun ban, whatever it is. However, they have stopped with for now anyway, put a pause on the amendments. The amendments were actually bigger than the original bill. It ended up being most of your hunting guns and rifles that you like to use to put holes in pieces of paper, you know, things that you just do for fun. It's not nobody's thinking any kind of violence when you do this. It's a fun thing to do. Yeah, hopefully. I hope people are paying attention, because these bills are actually coming up, and then they're talking about these 15-minute cities, and let me tell you, like, that has got me terrified. Because not only is it like the worst thing ever, but it's going to take years to build this infrastructure, and it's going to take jobs and everything else until we can. It's going to make jobs, and create jobs for everybody, and it's going to sound so amazing and whatnot. But if you look into it, they want to talk about carbon credits and this and that, and everything you're going to buy is going to be worth carbon credits. It's going to be, and if you're vegan, a lot less carbon credits. If you look up Chris Guy's video, that's where I got the information, and nothing has come into Canada yet as far as telling you what you can and can't buy, or how many credits it is, or anything like that. Nothing has come yet. This is the plan, though. It will be enforced eventually, whether it's 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, 2 years from now. I don't know what it is. I know nothing has come into paper yet, but the plan is that eventually they're going to put carbon credits, scores, numbers on everything. Everything you buy, your food, everything will have a carbon credit score, and you're only going to be allowed so much. And as far as I know, the numbers are something like 800% less than what you're producing right now. And that's for an average person. I don't know. I definitely know that I'm far above average, because every sport or hobby that I have involves a motor of some sort. Summertime is boating and sea-doos, and, the trike, the four-wheelers, the doom buggies, like anything that has a motor, I'll get in it and drive it. That's the fun for me. I don't play ball sports, hockey, football, like basketball. Like, to each their own, but I prefer ball or sports that take two balls. But that's just me. I like anything with a motor. So, like, all this stuff, like, the carbon shit they're trying to take away, never mind the cars. Like, I everything I do, like, if you check my YouTube account, Cush Mason, everything I do on there involves some sort of motor. Whether it be a boat, like the trike, the snowmobiles, whatever it is. If it's got a motor and you say I can drive it, I'll drive it. Or if it comes up cheap with a good deal, I'll buy it. And I love my toys. My toys all have motors, and for them to tell us that we can't own anything and this and that, and our carbon footprint's getting too big and whatever. I don't know what year you guys grew up in, but when I went to school, they taught us that most plants breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. So if you're producing carbon, you're producing plants. And that's my opinion anyway. That's always what I was taught. And yes, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with the climate and global warming, this and that. I'm not going to argue on that, because I'm not a scientist. However, it does seem to me that over history, the climate has changed many times. I know that science has proven we've had at least 2 ice ages, the last one being about 10,000 years ago. So it wasn't even that long ago in the scope of things where, the whole planet was covered in ice, and it eventually thawed out. Like, that's global warming, right? I'm pretty sure that's a pretty intense global warming, actually, to melt all the ice that was happening. Now, I don't know how much humans have contributed over the last 100 years since the combustion engine, but I would say it's worth it. Maybe we can work on making it cleaner, making it better like that, but as of right now, until the technology gets better, your electric car is producing more carbon than your carbon car, than your gas car, your diesel car. it's been proven. And then these same people want to fly around their jets everywhere, all over the world, private jets everywhere, staying wherever the hell they want, and telling us we need to reduce our carbon. I don't get it. And then it's going to sound so convenient that a lot of people are going to go for it and be like, yeah, this is awesome. But it isn't. It may take 10 years, 5 years, whatever it is. They will eventually implement these carbon numbers and carbon credits and tell you that you're not allowed to go out of your zone, and you're not allowed, like, my dad rents a barn up in Kirkfield. I don't know if anybody knows where that is. It's by Balsam Lake in Cobeconk. It's up north, the most beautiful lake ever. Crystal clear water, like, I almost don't even like to say because I don't want more people going. It's so nice there. But we go up there all the time, and, the 15-minute cities. We walk in 15 minutes. Like, the places I want to go are camping, and it takes at least an hour to get out of any city you're in, and who the fuck wants to stay in the damn city all the time? Like, not me, that's for sure. I know I have to live close to the city at least for work, and right now where I live is a fucking damn good deal on rent, so I'm not even thinking about moving anywhere. This is an amazing spot for rent. The place, I'm not even going to say what I read in that, but yeah, we go up to Balsam Lake all the time, and that's over an hour away, and eventually they're gonna tell us we're not allowed to do that. Never mind drive the boat when we get there, or the Sea-Doo, or anything else that burns gas. Like, it goes a lot further than even burning gas. This is not about even that. These carbon credit scores are gonna be on everything. It's good, they're going to tell you you're going to pick up a piece of fruit, and it's going to tell you 1 carbon credit or 1 gram or whatever, right? And by the end of the year, they're going to charge you out the ass for each little gram or kilogram that you go over of your lot, to the point where they're going to charge you. You're going to be broke before you end up being able to fucking live, so I don't know. The convenience is the benefits are not gonna outweigh the downside of this. Like, these benefits will be short and quick-lived, and then they'll go away real quick. And these people that are working on the place and doing all this and working on the infrastructure will quickly regret that they ever did it, because you're building the jail that everyone's gonna live in. Anyway, I've had enough of my rant. And I see people are going to bed, so I'm going to take off too. I got work in the morning. But yeah, anybody that's headed to Winnipeg and in the Oshawa or Toronto area, hit me up and we'll maybe ride together if you're planning on doing the same thing. I know they're going to be in North Bay around 3 o'clock, so that's the plan. I'm going to try to meet them up there in North Bay at 3. We'll see what happens. Hopefully everybody's on schedule, and the traffic's not crazy, not a blizzard, and everything will be smooth sailing. I know I got my flag yesterday, thanks to Melissa that brought it out to me. That was awesome. I didn't even have to go anywhere. And thanks, Kate, for getting it for me. I don't want to say last names, whatever. But thank you guys anyway for bringing it out and getting it. I can't wait to fly that flag. I made a pole on the back of the rack that goes on the back of my car that's going to hold my generator. Because I'm bringing a generator and a heater and 20 batteries. So I think I'll be good. Yeah, anyway. I'm going to get to bed. Have a good night, everyone. And yeah, like I said, if you're going to Winnipeg, hit me up. You're in the Oshawa area or anywhere near here, let me know. Maybe you can cruise up with us when we go. And to everyone else, yeah, have a good night. I'll see you guys soon. I'm sure I'll do a live before I go anyway. And I know I'm going to try to do as many as I can while we're driving. but I have no hookup in my car for to put the phone in the windshield. So I don't know. We'll see if I can grab one of those before the weekends. It's kind of tight. Everything breaks right before you try to go on a trip. So washing machine, or the dryer on Friday. I need a new battery now for the car. I had to pay off all my tickets so that I don't get pulled over and yanked out of the convoy. So everything came up this last couple weeks, and I'm gonna barely be able to go. But I've already made up my mind. I'm going. So we're gonna do it. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. And if you're going to Toronto or going to Ottawa, hey, I salute you. Hold the line. Freedom! Have a good night, guys.